I'm hoping I have enough juice on the battery. Give me 1 second, please. Well, I can't hook in the charger because of the way this is, but we are going to get into the energy anyway because that's what we do. It's been a minute. So, just going to get into the energy of all signs. Let me see what is coming out so we can address some things. Oh no, I didn't mean to leave for this long, but sometimes the duty calls. What is in the energy for all signs? Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius. What is in the energy for you all? This is a general energy pull. Nine of Pentacles is in the energy for all the signs right now. So this is a general message for all the signs, and then we'll get more specifically into a general message for each sign. So general message, Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles did come out in reverse. And here we have you in the energy of you are trying your best to be open, resilient, because you have to evaluate relationships around you. It's like no amount of money is good enough for the situations that you are being put in or people are putting you in. So you did probably perhaps sign up for some things, but the things that you are experiencing, you probably feel like you didn't sign up for all of that. When it comes to finances with this Nine of Pentacles, it could just be that there have been some financial delays. No amount of money is good enough for what you are having to work with or work around. You could be in a situation to where you're being a workaholic, and the energy here feels like you're just really going above and beyond in work wise, and you don't really see the fruits of your labor. Like you could be making money, but I feel like you are really expending yourself. Like you are really draining yourself for this money. And maybe that's something that you're not necessarily used to doing. So it could be like you're taking on a lot of responsibility and you don't like what you're doing right now because it's way too much. Like no one person can do it all. So that's the energy surrounding all the signs. So that is in the light energy. Hi, medium rare croissants. Love it. Let's get into some shadow energy. So that's the light energy. The light energy is you, all signs evaluating relationship. But what is the shadow energy doing for you? King of Wands. Okay, the deck is in reverse, and this could be in regards to love too. There's a lot of emotions around here. But the King of Wands, unfortunately, we do have some strong energy here, and the energy came out in reverse. So the King of Wands energy in reverse is telling me that there is a situation to where maybe there's some body that is being bossy around you. It could be your boss or somebody that has a lot of control over a situation that you are in. And they're really forcing your hand. They're forcing you to act in a way that you don't feel completely comfortable with, or they are really trying to push your limits with this King of Wands. And like I said, that is in your shadow energy, and Nine of Pentacles in reverse is in your light energy. So there is some heaviness going on around all the signs. Now let's break up that, and we are going to see what sign comes out first. All right. Who needs to hear message first? It looks like Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, let's see what's going on with you for the week or upcoming week. You might feel this energy already, but we're gonna tap into it. This is just a 1 to 2 card pull, maybe 3. And then I'll do all signs at a later time, individually, a more in-depth message. What is going on with Sagittarius? Give me something for Sagittarius, what they need to know for this week. The Fool card in reverse. Okay, Sagittarius, this Fool card in reverse represents you being in a reckless energy. Maybe you're even being careless with the situation this week. You're just doing whatever you want to do. And for some reason, I have you as gullible, which Sagittariuses are not typically gullible, but sometimes if you dangle a carrot in front of a Sagittarius, they'll take it. What's your shadow energy? And the Fool card is Aquarius energy, so you could be surrounded by an Aquarius or just in an energy of an Aquarius in the Fool card in reverse energy. Six of Pentacles. Okay, my deck is not in reverse. Six of Pentacles in reverse for you, Sagittarius, is your shadow energy. I see that the power dynamic here could be shifting. Like you're giving away a lot of your power. I feel like there's a lot of inequality, maybe even some guilt tripping to get you to do something in a situation. So just be careful of that. A person that is around you that maybe, that is reckless, that is distracting you, and is causing you to shift your power and give more of yourself because they are using you. That's Sagittarius. Okay. So I see Cancer came out next. So let's do a quick shuffle. We'll see what's in the light and shadow energy of our Cancers. A divinely guided message that I can interpret appropriately. Sorry, I can't shuffle online because it makes me dizzy just watching my hands shuffle. Or on camera, I should say. All right, what's going on with Cancer? Tell me what Cancer needs to know. Oh, Cancer. You are keeping something close and you're not letting up. What is going on with Cancer? Eight of Cups. So in your light energy, Cancer, I feel like you're ready to walk away. You could be done. Like you put a lot of effort into a situation in your light energy and you feel like it's not what you thought it was or what it could be. So you're finally in an energy to where you're like, look, I'm just gonna cut my losses. I know I've given a lot to this, but it's just time. If not now, then when? See with some shadow energy. The Justice. Now, you could be surrounded by a Libra, but the Justice energy here for you, Cancer, represents an energy of you not feeling like you've gotten a fair deal out of here. Like this could be a legal situation as well, but definitely an energy of maybe you are their karma, or maybe somebody's not taking accountability here. They're not telling the whole truth. They're not being honest with you or themselves. And you're tired of walking on eggshells with this person or these people that are around you in your energy. So I feel like you're leaving the situation to gain more insight and more balance. So just expect that these upcoming weeks, or you could have already done this. You could have already walked away from a situation because you have some integrity to protect, Cancer. Okay, who's next? That looks like an Aries. So Aries, you are next. What is in the light and shadow energy of an Aries that's going on for this week or the next coming weeks? Okay, you also have a Nine of Pentacles in reverse energy. That was the energy for the entire energy of all signs. But okay, here you are, Aries, in your light energy. You're definitely reevaluating relationships that you have with people, the kind of connections that you have with other people. It's like no amount of money is good enough for you to stay in this situation. I feel like you're being portrayed in a way that you really are not. Like that's not who you truly are. Maybe people are perceiving you to be this way, and maybe they have caught a glimpse of you and they feel like you are this way. So it's kind of like they feel justified, or maybe they're adding on to it, like, yes, this person is this way. Here's some examples, but it's not truly who you are. So here we have you having a lot of delays, and it could just be because whatever you're going through, you're taking it very deeply, and you're having to reevaluate how you're going to plan for your success because of how people are approaching you. You have three cards out in your shadow energy. So Five of Wands. Five of Wands in reverse is an energy of you trying to find a resolution, but it's in your shadow energy. So I feel like it's more conflict than resolution. You want to call a truce, but there's no peace, there's no harmony. I don't know, Aries, in this energy, if you could ever forgive this person for treating you or making you feel or ruining your reputation or trying to tarnish your reputation here. We have a Queen of Cups in your shadow energy. You are definitely deep in your emotions here, but like I said, you're not like really letting it on. You're kind of hiding it, and maybe trying to dive deep into working and doing things that benefit you and trying to stay emotionally connected and mature about the situation. But this is in your shadow energy, so I feel like there are some times that you really show your true emotions and how bothered and sad or devastated you feel in regards to how this situation is playing out. So you are definitely in that energy. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And it's making you reevaluate a lot of things. You could have worked very hard for this success, but it's definitely taking a toll on you. Okay, who we have next? Virgo. Virgo energy is, oh, we're still in Virgo season. Happy birthday to all of Virgos. Virgos. We love a Virgo here. Practical. They can be manipulative when they want to be, but they definitely want to do things to perfection. So, in their highest vibration. All right, Virgos. So you got a lot of cards that came out, Virgo. So we, in your light energy, we have a Queen of Swords energy. So here you are. Hi. Here you are being very disciplined here, Virgo. Ace of Swords, you are seeking truth and clarity here. You're really thinking about things from a logical standpoint, and you've had a breakthrough. So maybe you're concentrating your vision into being a better you with this Queen of Swords energy. So I love that for you. So you're being honest and independent. You are providing constructive criticism because we know that Virgos can be very nitpicky. But in the situations in your light energy, especially for this week or the next up and coming weeks, you are definitely choosing your words wisely because you are looking at the situation very objectively. So we also have a Six of Pentacles in reverse. So this power dynamic that is changing, I feel like this Six of Pentacles in reverse being in your light energy is the power dynamic that is changing is you. Like, I feel like you're humbling yourself more here. And this is why you're coming across as a person that is very clear-headed, searching for truth, seeking truth, clarity, and breakthroughs. And you're really showing that in how you approach people because you're trying to change the power dynamics. You are pulling the strings. I hope you don't think that in a negative way, but you won't be extorted about anything. I feel like you have had people that abuse your generosity and you're now taking back your power. So you have, look, a crown, you have the Queen of Swords, and you have the Ace of Swords, which is the crown. So you are taking back your power with the Six of Pentacles being in reverse, and you're shifting things. Let's see, what is in the shadow energy for Virgo? The Lovers. Okay, Virgo. So in your shadow energy is you. I feel like you are really seeking, you're really about yourself, but in the shadow energy, maybe relationships have kind of failed you. This is Gemini's energy, your person or you. Your person could be a Gemini or you could have Gemini in your chart. But in the shadow energy is you making choices. You're no longer being controlled. So you're taking away people's power and perception of you because I feel like for a long time you like partnered with people to be not to be who you are but to enhance who you are. And I feel like in this shadow energy you're going to be breaking some ties, you're going to be pushing people out the way, you're going to be really doing away with the unity thing, like no more united fronts, no more being in a relationship, whether it's friendship or partnership, to where you feel like you have to hold somebody's hand and be with them and be together and be unified. So that is in your shadow energy. So whoever's coming in contact with a Virgo, just know that yes, they are still going to support you. They're going to offer constructive criticism, but they're really going to put their self first. And it could just be because it's Virgo season, or it could just be really they've been through a lot and they're kind of tired and they need to push everybody away because they're trying to do what's best for them. Virgos are the type of signs in their highest vibration that they will start to cut off everybody and throw themselves in the hardest of works to make themselves better. Like they can really cut you off and leave you there and just do things to make themselves better because they're not really focused on you. They're not really focused on trying to make you feel good anymore. It's all about them right now, and it should be. It's their season. Let me get if there's any advice because it's Virgo season. So let me see what else. What Hi. So Knight of Cups. So I feel like with this Knight of Cups energy being here, I feel like you are changing yourself or you're just or reinventing yourself. And it feels like an energy of there's going to be somebody that comes to you with an offer. I feel like if you stay in that energy of being graceful and loving and caring and pushing away all this negative energy, then I feel like there's something here that is coming up to you this possibly this week that somebody's going to make you an offer that you cannot refuse, Virgo. Let me see, what is this offer that is coming toward Virgo? This is some type of new beginning, Virgo. This is okay. So we have Death card. We have Scorpio in this energy as well because we have the Death card. But there's a transformation. Maybe things have to come to an end. So of course, new things can begin. But we have the Death card. We have the Nine of Wands. So here you are being persistent and resilient, and this is going to pay off. There's success coming for you, Virgo. That's what I have for Virgo. Okay. I don't want to repeat any signs. Okay, who is this? This is Pisces. If you're just getting here, the overall energy for all the signs is there's a need to reevaluate relationships because there's somebody in not just one sign's energy, but all the signs' energy that's causing a lot of chaos and confusion. Somebody that is bossy, domineering, maybe highly manipulative. So I feel like all the signs are going through a lot of changes this week when it comes to interacting with people because there's so much drama and chaos going on. Okay, so we have Pisces. This is Pisces energy. Let's do a quick shuffle. And we're going to see the light and shadow energy for our Pisces. We've already done Aries, Virgo, Sagittarius, and Cancer. So give me something for Pisces, please. What do you have for Pisces? What is in their light energy? Three of Wands. Okay, in your light energy, this is you being confident, thinking about expanding and growth. So in your light energy here, you're really looking out for something that is better here, Pisces. Whether you're making a actual move toward it or not, in your head, you're definitely passionate about something and you want to grow. So you're thinking about this from a long-term perspective and figuring out how you can plan for this situation. What is in your shadow energy this week? The Fool card came out, so that's Aquarius energy. You could be connected to Aquarius, or you could have Aquarius in your chart. So the Fool card here is in your shadow energy, this freedom energy. So I feel like a lot of people have been dependent on you, whether that has been financially, emotionally, or just you as a person, because we know Pisces are self-sacrificing individuals. So you tend to give a lot, and you've kind of stop being that adventurous person that you were. There's things that have taken place in your life to where maybe you're just not doing the things that you used to do. And these things that you used to do, you really enjoyed doing them, but you didn't really appreciate them until they were gone. So in your shadow energy this week, I feel like you're rethinking your freedom and new beginnings and trying to get that innocence back so you can gain that spontaneity back, because it's definitely been in your shadow energy and you're making plans with this Three of Wands. This Six of Wands here is you wanting that success and victory, and I feel like it will come to you, but it's slower than you expected. I was going to say we both are expecting, but it's very slow, but it's coming, but it's slow. I don't know if you're working very hard for it, and that's why, because you're spending a lot of time planning for it. So right now it's kind of delayed, but you are really looking to get your spark back, your spontaneity, your independence, your freedom. And that's something that you truly want, whether it be travel, going out, being an entrepreneur, going back to school, whatever it is for you, Pisces, you're making plans to go ahead and take back control of your life. That was Pisces. Let's see. How many? Three, four. Okay, Libra. Libra, you are next. Libra. And this is no particular order. Whatever comes out, comes out. So let's see, Libra. What do we have for Libra and light and shadow energy? Okay, that's the one. Oh, Libra just showed up to their own reading. Justice card, Libra. Okay, here you are. Taking back your power. You are sitting on your throne with the justice. There is karma in this energy. If somebody has done you wrong or you feel like um, you've had some injustice, you are here on your throne and you're taking back your power. So whatever karma it is for whoever's in your path, I feel like you are bringing that karma. There's consequences for people's actions and how they are treating you. You are also taking accountability in your own life, and then you're being honest and having a lot of integrity here. So if you're going through some type of court matter or situation, this justice card represents you standing strong and standing up to whoever is trying to play you or hurt you. You're not backing down. Like, you are in your full energy, Libra. Full energy. What has brought about this for Libra? I love this for you. Okay, look at a judgment. So is there a court battle, Libra? Is there something here that has perhaps made you go to court or made you make a strong decision? Now, we know Libras can be flexible because they are the scales, so they tend to sway. Like, they want to keep the peace, they want to keep their balance, but there's something here that you are not backing down on and you are standing up. So when you get a Libra in this energy, then you really push some buttons and you push them too far. So now they have to show you who they truly are, and they're not for play. So here we go. The judgment is here because there's maybe self self evaluation, and I feel like this is in your shadow energy because whatever has happened, you could have contributed to it, but you don't feel like whatever you did is that bad to what in comparison to what somebody else has done. So this is you like really being in your energy. Yes, you are reflecting, but you're not going to take full responsibility over something that you did not do, Libra. So you have come to some type of awakening, but really the awakening is to put yourself first. I feel like this awakening is not just for the other person. This awakening is more for you. Like, you've made a decision. You're in a judgment energy. And it's in your shadow energy. So this judgment could be something that is good for you and bad for the other person, or this could be you being slightly bit manipulative toward the situation because somebody has tried you for the last time. Um, so Two of Pentacles is here too, and it's in your shadow energy. So you could be balancing resources to get to this conclusion. I feel like there's an energy of you being flexible to whatever meets your needs. So you are really finding the resources to put yourself first. Like I said, I don't know who did what to you, but you are standing on business here. You are standing on your own 2 feet and you're like, look, let me show you who I am because nobody is going to play me. You know, I've given a lot, I've helped a lot, I've deserved to be treated fairly. And I think that the people in your energy may see this coming out of nowhere, but I feel like this is a buildup. So you're standing your ground here. And if there's going to be karma, you are the karma here. And you have a lot of integrity in this energy, but I feel like, again, somebody's pushed you too far, so they're not going to be able to see like why you're moving this way, but it's definitely for good reason. So you evaluated the situation, you've been awakened, and you feel like you are right, and nobody can tell you anything wrong here. So that is Libra here. And I mean, I feel like, hey, this is good for you because you're usually shifting yourself to really fit in so there's no waves. But here, there's something here that has you completely just done with being used and abused by people, and you're standing in your true form of being in your justice. And the justice is you because you're making justice. And it might not feel fair to other people, but it's fair to you because you've taken enough. Okay, next. Who is this? I think this is Capricorn. Capricorn, you're next. Capricorn. Let me see what is going on with our Capricorn. Some Capricorn energy. Tap into the Capricorn energy and divine guided message that I can interpret appropriately for Capricorn. What is it in our shadow energy for Capricorn? Okay, victory? No, not victory. Seven of Wands. Okay, I thought it was but it could be. It could be just the same. The Seven of Wands energy is you standing your ground, Capricorn. You're not gonna let anybody play with you. You're defending yourself, you're protecting your territory, and you're standing up for yourself. So I feel like this could be victory for you because you are digging in your heels and you're saying like, look, if you want to fight, I'm ready to fight. Give me, okay. I kind of want to clarify this energy too. So this Page of Wands, so could it be that you are excited about a new venture, a new situation with somebody? So either you're excited about being able to fight with someone or being able to stand your ground in front of someone. You have a lot of energy because we know Capricorns can be fearless when they want to be in your highest vibration. You are very fearless because you are the father of the zodiac sign. So you take on a lot. So this is something here that's fresh, new, and it really has you in the energy of, okay, let's do this. You want to fight? Do you really want to do this with me? So you are being challenged, you're protecting yourself, and you're protecting who you are, your reputation, your name. Let's see, what else is going on with Capricorn? Okay, so we have a lot of energy that came out in your, so we're going to go through it really quick. The biggest one to me is this moon energy. This is Cancer's energy for you, Capricorn. I feel like you're resisting the need to change. This is in your shadow energy. So you might feel that way. You might see this week, or if you're surrounded by a Capricorn, you might see that they are resisting change. Like there is some confusion going on and they could be contributing to the confusion. So in their shadow energies, definitely some illusions. And maybe Capricorn, you're not even aware that you are doing this with this moon energy, but there's some changes going on inside of you. So I feel like you are standing your ground, you're protecting your reputation, you are definitely full of adventure and excitement if somebody wants a problem with you. But at the same time, with this moon card, you are, it's an illusion. So that's kind of weird. Oh, Five of Pentacles. So I feel like you're protecting your ego here, Capricorn, more than anything. We have a Five of Pentacles energy and it's in your shadow energy. So there has been some hardship, some loss, and you've had to isolate yourself because maybe you felt abandoned when it came to the people that you were surrounded by. You've had to go in and really get over some depression or feeling like you're constantly at adversity with others and struggling. And Capricorns can fight, but I feel like the energy here is like you've been practical, you've been logical, but people have still tested you on situations and that pisses you off. So in your shadow energy, you've been struggling. You've been struggling a lot and you could have had some depression going on and you had to snap out of that. Look at this Five of Swords energy here. Meh. So some arguments. So behind the scenes, or what people don't see, is how hard you had to fight disputes, people trying to bully you, people that don't have your best interests at heart, people that are just trying to get over on you. Like here, somebody's very impatient. Oh man, Capricorn, you've been going through a lot, and I feel like this energy is still keeping itself up. It's still showing its head this week that you're really going to feel like there's a lot of changes that may feel like may make you feel like you need to walk away. But because Capricorns are very stubborn, they're going to stand up and fight. And I'm trying to see if this is a good fight or if this fight should just be I can't tell Capricorn to let somebody win because it's not going to happen. But I'm just going to give you advice just from the cards and I'm going to see what comes out. But I see a lot of shadow energy that there's going to be a lot of battles here and some struggles. And like I said, I see that you've been going through it, and there could have been some depression here. Um, and you've just been totally out of your element for a while. I'm still looking at the cards. Let me look. So yeah, some abandonment, maybe a loss of a job, or maybe you fear losing this job because right now it's all you have. Some arguments and people being very aggressive towards you, like they're not respecting who you are and what you bring to the table. Okay. This definitely could be too with in love relationships, choices, romance. So this is Gemini's energy.